From one of the biggest sharks in history to some fantasy creatures and of course some creatures that you know and love like City Patty and more. Today we're talking about some awesome Path of Titans mod news that you should be excited for. So let's start off with Megalodon. The biggest predatory shark, Megalodon, is heading into Path of Titans as a mod, alongside the Wrath of Goliath's team or creatures as a mod that has a model made by a user called MNGWA. This already has a skin designed for it. This is the Taurus skin, which is kind of like a sand shark-esque skin. It's a very nice looking skin at that. Obviously, it looks a little smooth, but that's just because of the way it's screenshotted. And it'll probably look a lot different when it's in-game, in-engine, and in the water as well. But I'm sure you're probably here to see the other stuff for this creature as well, because firstly, this is a massive shark. We have a size comparison which has the comparison between that, Rex and Dimetrodon, and I believe another Wrath of Goliath's creature, which is, I'm not sure what it is. Is it Torvo or something like that? But that being said, this is huge. Look at the size of it. It's bigger than Rex by quite a margin as well in both height and length. This thing is massive. We also get a series of animations for this which was shown as well, with a swimming animation which came alongside an additional animation showcasing the movement of the shark's gills, bite attack which was shown from several different angles, and what I'm assuming is a thrash attack as well, and finally the final one is a lunge attack where it charges forward with its mouth open ready to bite you. This is exciting. I'm very excited for this massive shark, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited for this one as well. So let me know in the comments, are you excited for the Megalodon? Since the last time we covered Layla's City Patty mod, we have been seeing some serious progress on it. Firstly, we have a size comparison between that, Rex, and Struthiomimus. It showcases, obviously, compared to Rex, it's very small, but when you compare it to Struthio, Struthio is a lot smaller than the City Patty, which probably makes it a 2-slot more than anything. It's probably unlikely that City Patty is going to be a 1-slot, but then again, it could be, and you know, we don't know until we know. That being said, we also get to see a size comparison of the baby. And if you can see it, well, let's just zoom in, shall we? This is it compared to the Rex's foot. It is absolutely tiny, although I'd wish that they were able to showcase a Struthio baby, a Rex baby, and a City Patty baby to see a true size comparison between all the babies, but when you compare it to a Rex's foot, it's absolutely tiny. What's great about this mod as well is something that was explained by the creator. This will have a custom damage detailing on the feathers of this dinosaur, on the tail fan pretty much, which is shown by this image, which is the Feather Decimation prototype. Now, they did say due to performance issues this won't be visible on mobile devices. However, they also did say this is currently a prototype and is kind of unlikely to make it to the final product, so do bear that in mind. And before I get into the emotes and calls, it's awesome to know that the City Patty has gone through a small test throughout October, and it seems like that test actually went well. But anyways, we do have quite a long video showcasing the sounds, emotes, all that jazz, which was showcased by the creator of the mod, and I do recommend checking the full video out. However, let's showcase some of them here so you can have a quick gander, have a quick look, and let me know what you think about them in the comments. When it comes to Caprosuchus, we don't have the biggest of progress in the world. Extra tidbits. The first one is this little animation which kind of looks like a dance or a shake, so to say it is an emote, so do bear that in mind. However, speaking of emotes, we do have a 40-second clip of the sounds, emotes, all that jazz for this mod, and they sound really cool, and it kind of gives me a Dimetrodon-esque vibe when it, you know, similar sounds, so to say, or maybe just how it's animated. I'm not too sure where I'm getting that comparison, but have a listen, have a watch, enjoy it, and let me know what you think about these Caprosuchus sounds. And if you want to skip to the next part, which is Smilodon, here's the timestamp for that as well, but enjoy the sounds for Capro. The Smilodon, as we know, is getting a complete overhaul, mainly with the changes to the model to give it more detail and with the fuzz to make that stand out and look a lot better as well. We do have some stuff that was showcased from the rework lately, namely animations. You have the drinking animation, which looks absolutely adorable, the running animation, and finally the bite attack. However, I did say finally there, we actually have one other animation which has a sound. This is a showcase of the roar. And yeah, give it a listen, let me know what you think about it, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments as well. Another upcoming mod made by the Exargilla team. This is the Glowplume, and this is a fantasy creature that does kind of look dinosaur-esque, so to say. No, it doesn't actually look that out of the ordinary. This is quite big, but it's smaller than Allosaurus and Daspletosaurus. It has some big claws, and it looks like it's able to stand on all fours as well as being able to run around on its hind legs. This thing looks really interesting. In the size comparison, of course, it is smaller than Dasp and Allo, but it is bigger than the Australovenator, which I believe is a 2-slot or planned to be a 2-slot, which will probably make the Glowplume sit either at a high 2-slot or a 3-slot alongside that of Dasp and Allo, but probably have a different playstyle, which is more mobile. That being said, this creature is pretty cool. We have some animations to showcase with 2 animation sets. One is called Not a Run. I'm not too sure what that's exactly meaning. Maybe it's just an emote, or maybe it's how it walks. I'm not too sure what it is and what it's doing. But yeah, that's not a run, apparently. And then the other one is a walk cycle animation, and it looks pretty neat. Which, of course, they both look pretty neat. And there we have it. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. Which mod out of these are you most excited for to be coming to the game? I'm most excited for the Megalodon, because I have always liked the idea of just a big shark in Path of Titans, and not even one that's even playable. Like, imagine just an AI shark that comes after you when you're in the depths of the water when you least expect it. That would be terrifying. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.